Migrating from Sybase to SQL Server can be a complex but rewarding process. Whether you're moving for better performance, cost savings, or improved integration with modern technologies, a well-planned migration is essential. In this video, we'll guide you through the entire process, from preparation to execution and validation. Introduction. Are you looking to migrate your Sybase database to SQL Server but unsure where to start? In this video, we'll break down the key steps, challenges, and best practices to ensure a smooth transition. Stay tuned as we take you through everything you need to know. Step 1. Assess your current Sybase environment. Before starting the migration, you need to evaluate your existing Sybase ACE database. Identify all database objects, tables, indexes, stored procedures, triggers, and views. Check dependencies between applications and the database. Analyze performance metrics and identify any bottlenecks. Document data types and structures that may require conversion. Step 2. Choose the right migration approach. There are multiple ways to migrate from Sybase to SQL Server. The approach you choose depends on the complexity and size of your database. Manual migration, suitable for small databases, involves scripting schema changes and importing data manually. Automated migration tools. Microsoft's SQL Server Migration Assistant SSMA for Sybase helps automate schema and data conversion. Hybrid approach uses a combination of automation and manual intervention for complex database structures. Step 3. Schema conversion. Sybase and SQL Server have different data types and syntax. Some key considerations: map Sybase data types to SQL Server equivalents. Modify stored procedures and triggers to match SQL Server syntax. Convert Sybase-specific functions and replace unsupported features. Optimize indexing and constraints to maintain performance. Step 4. Data migration. Once the schema is ready, migrate the data. Here's how. Export data from Sybase using BCP bulk copy program or SQL queries. Use SQL Server Integration Services (SSIS) or the SQL Server Migration Assistant (SSMA) to import data. Validate data integrity by running comparison checks between Sybase and SQL Server. Step 5. Application and query adjustments. Update application connection strings to point to the SQL Server database. Modify queries that use Sybase-specific syntax, such as transaction handling and procedural logic. Test stored procedures, views, and triggers to ensure they work as expected in SQL Server. Step 6. Testing and validation. Testing is crucial to ensure that the migration was successful. Perform functional testing to validate that applications work correctly. Run performance tests to compare query execution times. Check logging for errors and resolve any migration-related issues. Conduct user acceptance testing (UAT) to verify real-world usage scenarios. Step 7. Deployment and post-migration optimization. After successful testing, deploy the SQL Server database to production. Monitor database performance and tune queries if necessary. Implement backup and disaster recovery plans. Train teams on the new SQL Server environment. Continuously optimize database indexing and query execution. Conclusion. Migrating from Sybase to SQL Server can be a game-changer, improving performance, maintainability, and compatibility with modern technologies. By following a structured approach, leveraging migration tools, and thoroughly testing, you can ensure a seamless transition. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more database migration tips. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if you'd like a deep dive into a specific migration step.